Hi, this is Tracey from Mindless Crafting, and today we're going to make an adorable window card. So let's get started. So this is all going to come together. You're going to need some cardstock, and your base is going to be 5.5 by 6.25. But when I fold this over like this is going to be 2 inches. So you're going to score it at the 2-inch mark, right? And that way you fold it over. So this is 2 inches, this area to this area. You're going to need some acetate. All right, and my acetate, let's see, it's cut to, I had my measurements in my head, but I can never remember. This is going to be about 3 1/8, but you can go up to 3 1/4 if you want. And this area here is going to be 5.5, okay? So you can't really see that, but I'm hoping that you can. So 3 1/8 by 5.5, because you want this to be all the way from end to end. All right, so let me just go ahead and write that down real quickly for you. Almost forgot how to spell acetate. Acetate is going to be 3 1/8, or you can go up to 3 1/4. Okay, as long as it's long enough to fit. So you'll see in a moment. And it's going to be by 5.5 because we want it to fit all the way across. But once this comes together, you're going to love it. Okay, so you're going to take your acetate and you're going to glue it right on here. I'm going to use my crafter's tape. It's a permanent tape. I think it'll work well rather than the art glitter glue right now. And you want to just line it up right there. Okay, just line it up to the bottom here because you want that to be the same size as your card. And I can hear the little birdies outside right now. Okay, so this part right here, this top part is where you're going to put your crafter's tape right along that edge there. Okay. And then you're going to line this up right here to the edge. And once you have that lined up, you're just going to take this and fold it down. Okay, so now your acetate is on there. Look how easy that was. Look how easy. So you already have part of your window. Okay, then you're going to take some of your decorative paper. This is a great way to use up your scraps, right? And I just cut this a tiny bit smaller than this area here. Just a tiny, because I want a border. If you want to go all the way to the end, you can. If you want to layer it on another color, you could do that too. So you're going to find when you're working through this, you're going to see a whole bunch of other ideas that are going to come to you. Okay, so I'm going to take that now. And I could use my art glitter glue on that, but I'm going to go ahead and use my crafter's tape. Now, if you want also, you could add dimension to this part right here if you wanted to put some mounting tape on that too. But we're going to keep it basic, but I'm just, as we go along, I'm going to give you ideas. So you want to make sure these areas are clean. And these butterflies, wait till you see what I do with these butterflies. These are actually new in our store, and y'all know how I love butterflies. And the butterflies go well with this paper. So in a moment, you're going to see what I do with those. Okay, next you're going to take this 1-inch strip. I believe it's 1 inch. Yep, 1 inch. And this is 5.5. So I wanted this to come all the way across the acetate. So this needs to be all the way fitted across and lined up right on the edge at the bottom there. So that's what I'm going to do with that. And so let's turn it over. Now I could have used the same one, but I want to give it a little bit more style on there. And the paper still matches. And this is actually some Easter paper that I had left over, but you know what? It works. Okay, so let's put a little bit more tape on here. I'm just going to line it up to the edge there. And look at that. You've got your window. You got your window, y'all. Look at that. How cute is that? And this idea, y'all, I have to give credit to Lisa's Stamping Studio. She's so good at explaining this. And please go and visit her channel. She does some really wonderful card making things that are just so outside the box. And she explains everything so well. Okay, so next, so thank you, Lisa, for the ideas. Such an inspiration. So next, we can actually take our butterfly and start putting it on the window. But I thought to myself, the Dollar Tree sparkly tape that I had gotten a couple of weeks ago, I can use that to just cover here and just add a little bit, if you want to add a little bit of pizzazz to your card. Here's another color that I have too. Let's see. This is actually a lighter pale pink. Let's see what it looks like on here. But I thought I got to grab these up from Dollar Tree. Oh, I like that. So I'm going to take this one, the lighter one, and I'm going to, this is an adhesive tape. Here's what it looks like. If you see this glitter ribbon in Dollar Tree, $1.25 Tree, go ahead and pick it up. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm just going to, right here, I'm just measuring, you know, this is how I measure. And I'm going to just cut me a little bit off here. And I think that should be good, right? And this already has the adhesive on it. So there's really nothing else for you to do but just peel and stick. And sorry, y'all, the plane decides to fly overhead, of course, when I'm recording. Okay, so we can cut that little tiny bit off right there. Just a little bit. And look how pretty that looks. I mean, you can do so much. If you want to put another, some more paper in here for your sentiment, you can, or you could just stamp your sentiment right on it. But look how pretty that is. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and take my butterflies, and these are already sticky. These are in our store, y'all. So you might want to scoop it up. I'm going to put this, maybe one right here. I could put it down here. Looks kind of cute, like kind of right. And I don't want to come over the edge there. And then let's see what else we could use. One of these other ones. That blue looks really nice because there's also a blue flower in there. Okay, and we could just put that one right. Put that one right there. How pretty is that? Now I want to put a sentiment right in here. So let me find a sentiment that I can just glue right there. Okay, so I'm going to use one of our older stamp sets. It's the Spread Your Wings stamp set. One of our oldest stamp sets in our store. And so this one is, I'm going to use the Rise Above It. I think that would fit nicely in there. I'm just going to make sure. Like right, straighten that out. I'm going to stamp it right in there, right around that area. So let me just lift this up a little bit. Right around there. Okay, now I feel like I need to measure it, so I'm going to get something that I can just mark it, just a tiny little mark on there, so that I will know that I stamped in the correct spot. Just get a pencil. I'm going to turn it this way because I want to make sure that I got it. And this acetate tends to pick up stuff, so you might want to have a clean desk. Don't do like I'm doing right now. My desk needs to be cleaned off. Okay, so like right between here and here, I just left a little marking, and I could always go back and erase that. And you see, like this, because my desk wasn't clean, some of this picked up, but there's always a solution. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp that out. Rise above it. I think that'll be a great message for anyone. I love making cards that I can send to anyone for just about any occasion, just because, right? And there it is. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so for this little area right here, all I need to do is cut a maybe 2-inch, a little less than 2 inches, or anything that'll fit over here. You don't have to do the whole 2 inches, but I'm going to just place this over here so the card looks really clean on the inside, because I don't want my card looking messy. All right, so let's go ahead and make sure that's clean. I'm going to stamp it off in this area here. I'll pick up any more debris. So it wouldn't go right on the crease here. I'm just going to cover this area right here. Try not to put my head in the camera. And those butterflies will lay flat and they'll pop right back up. Okay. And look how adorable that came out. Oh my goodness. Just want to show you when it stands up. That's what it looks like. So it's like you put a lot of time and work into it, but you really didn't. And I wonder if I could actually drop some little gems on there. Let's see. I have some gems that have the sticky backing on them already. These little pearls right here. Let's see if that'll work. Let's see. Oh, you know what? There's some purple ones here. I think that purple would go pretty with tying it in too. There's some purple on here. So let me go ahead and pull these off and see if this can stick right on here. Oh, that's going to look so pretty. So you'll be coming up with all of these different ideas moving forward. Put one here. I don't want to mess up my butterfly wing. And another one, because I got to do 3. Got to do the uneven number. And these are already sticky, so I don't have to add anything on my acetate. How adorable is that? How adorable. So yeah, I hope that y'all are inspired by this creation. Be careful that your desk is clean. So I'm learning too, because this is a new card for me, because that acetate likes to pick up a lot of stuff. So I'm going to wipe off my desk and create more. So I hope you like this tutorial. Go ahead and subscribe, and I will link all of the products that I used for this card, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.